Hey guys, Bone here bringing you my favorite game, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I'll be playing this on the Gamecube off of a promotional disc that I received. That also has the first and second Zeldas. It has Ocarina of Time. It has Majora's Mask. Pretty much everything except Link to the Past. So I'm gonna have to get used to the buttons on the controller because they are slightly different than the 64 controller. What's my name again? In the vast deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku tree. Dost thou sense it? The climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now. Find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, may the world depend upon me. Low bridge.
Hello.
How'd you get up there? This kid's working on his hernia. What does Navi sound like? Probably something like this.
Hello.
Hello, Bone. Wake up. The great Deku tree wants to talk to you. Bone, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The great Deku tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Kokiri Forest. Yahoo, high bone. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Bone. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Bone. Is that right? The great Deku tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the great Deku tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the great Deku tree. I imagine all the Kokiri elves have a southern accent. This is the trailer park of the Lost Woods. Oh, a fairy finally came to you? Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go to learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. Hey y'all, Mr. No Fairy, what's your business with the great Deku tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You got a fairy? Say what? The great Deku tree actually summoned y'all? What? Why would he summon y'all and not the great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. Y'all aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the great Deku tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? Y'all's right. I don't have my equipment ready, but if y'all want to pass through here, y'all should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Alright, so the next course of action, of course, is to get the sword and shield. You need to buy the shield out of the shop. And we need to find the great Deku tree has summoned you. Please. Yeah, I know that already. And we have to find the sword up in the training ground. Keep forgetting that this game doesn't have a free camera. All you can do is lock on directly behind Link. This is how you do it. You lift with your knees, not with your back. There's some money. Knees. Knees. Yep, keep doing it the wrong way. A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. Mean old Mido, he made me pick up the rocks in front of his house. That's a jerk. So you can find coins in the rocks. You can find them by running through the House of the Know-It-All. Did Miyamoto name that? Is the Japanese version of those guys the Know-It-All brothers? Yes, attacks. You can get coins in the rocks. You can get them by running through the high grass. You can find some in the pots in the people's houses. Alright, there's giant rocks flying through here, and since I haven't mastered the controls yet, I'm sure I'm gonna get nailed a couple times. Oh, there we go. Blue rupee worth 5, of course. I think we have to get up to 40? 40 rupees? Best sound effect in all of gaming. Got the Kokiri sword on the equipment subscreen. You can equip it. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. So don't forget to equip. coinage. The rocks he can lift, but he can't pick up a weed. Oh, that's right, these are the practice rocks. You can't pick these up. It's for your Z targeting. What a terrible fence layout. Unless that leads to a roller coaster. I don't know why it goes back and forth like that. Pull up Banjo-Kazooie Mountain here. Coin. Hee hee hee. Y'all came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up so you can look around the forest with left joystick or right I don't know, one of the joysticks. Hi Bone, look this way. Look over here with L and talk to me with A. Whatever the real buttons are on the other controller. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press L to look in that direction. If you use L targeting, you can talk to people from a distance like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press L just to look forward. Try it. I can't believe she said partner. Welcome. This guy's got a shop full of stuff. He couldn't stock like some sort of a stool to stand on. Come on, coins. Coins. We're so close. There's one. I don't even think. Oh, stuff this spawns. Okay. Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while L target and press A as you move right or left. To do a backflip while L target and press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack while L target and press A as you move forward while you roll. Do I really need to read this? Oh, they did switch the button texts over to the Gamecube controller. I'm talking about Z targeting. That was on the 64. It is saying L targeting. Good job, Nintendo. Must find coins. Well, that was a waste of time. I think if you just keep jumping over those pads back and forth in front of the shop, it keeps giving you a coin. You might have to exit and enter the area again, but that's one way you can just farm them up. Coin? Oh, coin on the bed. How do you get up there? It's fixed camera. Now, I know the fairy's name's probably supposed to be Navi, because it's supposed to be like short for navigation or navigator, but Navi just sounds better. Hearts. Who needs hearts in this part of the game? It's just a tutorial. For anybody that hasn't played this game, it was one of the first 3D games to come out. Definitely one of the very first very successful 3D games. And if you'll watch the green circle at the top, a lot of that had to do with the context-sensitive button that they invented for this. It will change depending on what you need to do, or if you need to talk to somebody. And also the auto-jumping. If you go to an edge, Link will just automatically jump off of it. That way they didn't have to code a bunch of buttons. And we have the shield. Just keep it away from fire, because it will burn up. And you have to buy another one. Don't forget to equip. Beautiful. No. Let's go talk to this bully over here, get him out of the way. If you want to see the great Deku tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. What's that? Oh, y'alls have a Deku shield? And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoo! How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree, huh? Grumble, grumble. Oh, throw back to the original Zelda. Let's throw him some meat. These guys, you want to do a slash in the middle. You got a Deku stick on the select item subscreen. You can set it to east, south, west. Set it to whatever. When you want to put it away, stand still and press A. You can carry up to 10 sticks, but don't waste them. Because those plants will block, I think, if you do try to do an overhead swing. So if you do a horizontal swing, it'll slice them right in the stem there. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. It's like 2 mustaches. Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Bone, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Bone, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Then enter, brave Bone, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Bone. And Bone, when Navi speaks, ignore her, because she's very annoying. Time to do a root canal. Yeah, it's not funny. Inside the Deku Tree. Another new item. You got a Deku nut on the select item subscreen. You can set it to east, south, west, set it to C, and try throwing it. It will flash and stun the enemy. You will never use these in the entire game. They're worthless. Thank you. Look at this wall. The vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it. You found the dungeon map, press start to get into the subscreens, and look at the map subscreen. Blue chambers are places you have already visited. Your current location is the flashing room. Move up and down to select a floor to view. So we have the map, and we've got those spiders up there that we can't do anything with yet. So let's go in this door first. And might as well equip both of these. Left and right C. You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the green icon at the top of the screen. Come on. Oh, you gotta... This is why you need the shield. Shield practice. Knock that right back into his face. And he freaks out.
Ow, 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 forgive me, master. If I give you a clue...
That was too quick.
When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee it will work, though. If the cliff is really, really high, well, try it if you're feeling bold.
And he poops out a heart. You found the fairy slingshot on the select item subscreen. You can set it to C. Use it to take it out and hold it as you hold, blah blah blah. Aim with that, release to unleash a Deku seed. If you want to shoot right away, when you first use C, hold down C a little longer to get a seed ready. So, of course they're going to make you practice with it right away. Don't forget to equip it. Down. You can either manually aim or you can use Navi to aim. Get this ladder down here. The manual aim is a first-person aim screen. Spiders off of here so we can climb up. Oh no, I forgot about the third one. He's gonna knock me off. With his purple powers. Yoink. Spiders are going to come down here. These are the be patient spiders, because if you hit them like that, they're invincible. You have to wait for them to turn. And then you can poke them twice, or you can do a jump attack once. The problem with the jump attack is you have to be far enough back, because if you're too close to them, they'll spin around and knock you out of the air. That didn't work. Guess they're invincible or invulnerable until they pop up out of the ground. Perfect. Okay, so climb up back here, hit this button, and it'll set a timer for those 3 platforms here. We'll go this way first, and then we'll go... This is the compass. Yep. Also using the sticks to light fires. If you swing your sword before it burns down, you can save the stick. So don't stand there and let the fire burn on that thing. Get your sword back out. You know, extinguish the flame on the stick. This little spider is going to give us a medallion. We'll learn about those later. I believe there's 100 of those in the game. I'll have to look it up. And they're everywhere. Most of the time they show out in the overworld at night. Maybe exclusively at night. They're also in these dungeons. Now from up here we can do a high dive, and miss completely. Goal accomplished. Now I've got to kill those spiders on the wall, man. Would you lock onto the third one? Come on now. She disappeared. So here's the manual aim. Now you decide to lock her. Alright, well, I guess the lesson there is you don't even need to do the downward attack. You can just jump into that. I was trying to be fancy, but let's just try it the normal way this time. At least I don't have to take care of all these spiders again. Looks like when you do the attack, it just sends you a little bit forward and it messes up the aim. And that's what happens when you're too close. There we go. not what I'm supposed to be doing here? Where am I supposed to... Oh, of course, the submerged land that you can't see. It's another one of those tokens. Later on, you'll get items based on the amount of those that you've gotten. Oh, this climbing thing here, that's just to get back up to the section we fell down from, isn't it? Okay, that's why this is here. Another one of those spiders with medallions. You can see more behind those bugs there. We'll get that in a minute. Some more ammo. We'll get some ammo. You got Deku seeds. These are small hard seeds that you can use as bullets for your slingshot. What am I doing? Now I know there's a way if you lock onto this and do a jumping attack, it gets you high enough to get it. Now we know what to do with fire. And it's not that. One more try? Nope. You can come back with a future item to get that down. Alright, let's not mess around this time. Let's go straight for the spider webs. Another one of these guys.
Please forgive me, mister. I'll never do it again if you spare me. I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Yeah. You snitch. Conspicuous eyeball here. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. I bet you there's some interesting things underwater. So you can't get up here to solve this. Dive down in this spot. This will lower the water. Limbo under this thing. Too close again. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding A, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing that thing towards the block, you will climb up. Pay attention to what the action icon says. More torches that need to be lit. You know what to do here. Just run around in circles. There we go. Put the torch away. Spiders everywhere. These guys are new. We'll be seeing them again later on. You know what that hollow sound means? We'll be coming back here when we have bombs. Get a couple more sticks here to fill up. And now we're on that raised platform we couldn't get to before. Why does this thing have to be sticking out on the left side instead of the right side? Push this block down so we can get to that other torch. And then roll into this, and that'll set it on fire. Oh, 3 guys, huh? Two, three, one.
How did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that.
Peace out. I see a skull. Boss time. Yep, she's on the ceiling. Now that takes talent. If I was smart, I would have hit her with the slingshot while she was up there. Of course, hit her in the eye to stun her, and get in here and completely miss. Oh, great. It should only take 2 of those stun locks to kill her. Something tells me I'm going to keep missing. This is going to take a little while. So she'll crawl up on the ceiling, she'll start laying eggs, which turn into those little colorful spiders that showed up before. You can hit the eggs before they hatch, and if they do end up hatching, they'll actually run away from you, which is annoying. Because then you gotta go track them down. Oh, she's not getting stun locked. She's getting way too quick. They may have altered this fight in this version of the game to make it take a little bit longer. Of course, the minions will drop consumables, hearts, and ammo. And that's how you get as close to hitting the eye as possible without actually hitting it. Trying to get her with that sword wind. There we go. Oh, not another round of this. If I had missed about 67,000 times, she'd be there already. Should I feel bad about this boss fight? Is she just trying to protect her babies? Last time. Get her. There we go. sure you get the heart container before you step into the Ring of Light. You got a heart container. Your maximum life energy is increased by 1 heart. Your life energy will be totally filled. Well done, Bone. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet one more... What? Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. He sure does like riding that horse. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule, for it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nairu, the goddess of wisdom. Faror, the goddess of courage. With her strong, flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nariu poured her wisdom into the earth and gave the spirit law to the world. Farol, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the earth. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our... Oh, you're going too fast. And the resting place of the triangles become the sacred realm. Come on, Deku Tree. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast the death curse upon me and sapped my power. Now he's making jokes. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Bone, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much, and that he cast the curse upon me. got the Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku tree. The future depends upon thee, Bone. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Bone to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi, goodbye. Right now, every one of those leaves that touch the ground is going to release a demon. I've seen Shinar. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Bone. Goodbye, great Deku tree. Hey, Bone, what did y'all do? The great Deku tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It is all your fault. Yeah, well, who let me through in the first place? Forest folk shall not leave these woods. Oh yeah? What do you think of this? Don't ever tell me what to do. Oh, y'all leaving? I knew that you would leave the forest someday, Bone, because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this Ocarina. Please take good care of it. You received the Fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. You can set it to one of these to start playing it. Yep, you can set it. Got it. You can play different notes with A and the 4C. Press B to quit playing or to start your song over again. When y'all play my ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. Step, step, run!